What is up, fellow, let's see, how do you say it, fellow lady and gentle tubers? If you know where that intro's from, mention it in the comments, and then you're, I would say, a well-distinguished motorcycle YouTube viewer. Anyway, on the little Honda Rebel day, just a little channel update, nothing too crazy. I had to run to my parents' house because I left my son's diaper bag. So I decided I would run back on the Rebel. So anyway, yeah, not a very specific video other than to say a few things. So I had a second buyer lined up for the Rebel. Hopefully he sees this video, Tony. And anyway, is it Tony? Pretty sure it's Tony. So anyway, that didn't pan out. It was a little too small for him, he thought, and that's no problem, no harm, no foul. And I did sell a bike though. So anyway, met Tony. He looked at the bike, test rode it, thought, it might be just a hair too small for him. And so he also came and looked at my Harley, and felt like that might be just a hair too big for him. So again, no harm, no foul. But I met him at my work for him to look at the Rebel, and then he followed me home to look at the Harley. And a fellow co-worker came out, and when I told Tony that I would, I had a Harley I would sell him, that fellow co-worker who has other Harleys, didn't know I was selling it, and or was interested in selling it. So anyway, he ended up buying it off of me. So I'm currently minus the Harley, still have the Rebel and the scooter. I kind of told myself that if I sold the Harley, then I may keep the Rebel for a little bit. The videos seem to be very popular on the channel, so that's good news for you if you're here for Rebel content, I suppose. I've still got it listed for sale at the moment. I have a few people who is interested in it, and I didn't just want to completely back out on it. Kind of going to wait and see if they show up to look at it or not before I maybe pull the ad down altogether. So yeah, I went from owning all manner of bikes to now having a wee Bergman and the weest Rebel. Well, actually that's a lie. This is not the smallest Rebel ever made. History lesson for you. If you live in Europe, Australia, possibly Canada, although I doubt it, Canada is encompassed in the entire North American market. It's my understanding that it never came to the North American market, so that would include Canada. But if you're in the EU or maybe somewhere in Asia or Australia, there is a Rebel 125 that was made. It's the same bike, and it's a parallel twin, just like the 250 is, but it's a 125. So I don't have the weest of Rebels in the garage, but I do have the weest available in the United States, which is this, the 250. So anyway, for those of you that didn't know that there was a Honda Rebel 125 based off the old style Rebel, now you know. I didn't know either until I stumbled across some YouTube videos on them one day. They're pretty interesting. Like one video I saw, a guy's going around like a 90-degree turn like this, but it's like 90-degree like in a subdivision or in like a city setting, urban setting. And so he's literally going around the corner doing like 10 miles an hour. And it sounds like an Indy car is coming around the corner. And then he appears around the corner doing all of like 7 miles an hour. And the thing is just like revved up to like 12,000 RPM or some ridiculous number. Sounded cool and a little impractical, I guess. But, I mean, some would argue the Rebel 250 is impractical. So, anyway, that's really all I got to say. Just kind of an update. I know I said I'd be doing a update on the Rebel when it's sold, kind of mentioning like how it panned out as a flip. It was like a 50-50, like I bought it because it was kind of a good deal, and I knew the girl selling it, or that it originally belonged to before me. I wasn't dealing with her when I bought it. She had somebody else sell it for her, and then found out that's who it belonged to. So I know I said, you know, it was like 50-50, like, I get the wife back on the bike. She like took it up the street back one time. It's like, yeah, I'm too nervous, I'll just stay a passenger or whatever. We got kids now, yada yada. So then I was like, well, no harm, no foul, because I got a decent enough deal on it, it'd make a good little flip bike. So that video still eventually come when I sell it, or it sells, whatever. But if you've made it this far through my just incoherent rambling, put a thumbs up in the comments section. I'll immediately interpret that for this video as you made it this far. So anyway, that's all I got. Actually, we'll cut forward real quick. Let's do a top speed run when I turn on my road. We've got like maybe a half mile, just short of a half mile of flat straight road. So we'll crop it right here, do a speed run. Alright, I'm not going to come to a stop, so second gear, 35, third gear, 50, fourth gear, 65, fifth gear, the wind noise is awful, 70, 10 really takes, I mean, pretty much fifth gear takes forever. Because 65 and fifth is no problem, but getting that last 10 out of it, yeah, you really got to have time on your hands to get there. At least with me, 170 pounds, 5'7" on a good day. So, anyway, catch y'all next time, I guess.